Hello, everybody. Welcome to a nice rainy Tuesday Rocket League session where we have the USF versus.
Grace College. We are finally kicking off in the playoff. USF Green will be facing against Grace College. As you can see, the match is already starting. We're currently in the Central Conference. We made it out. We made it into the top 8 that we'll be playing for playoffs. Great news, that is. USF Green will be on the blue side this game, as you can see. We already are 50 seconds underway here. There's a guy whose name is purely star signs. That's very
I don't
interesting.
think it's a name that might be allowed.
I don't know if it's censored or if it's intentional. I think that is one of our players, Poo Monster. I'm very serious right now. Oh, what a save by Poo Monster. Punching it out here, bringing it back to the central field. Grace College here. Their team consists of Dirk, Yowie. They're bringing the ball up here. We're trying to make some defensive plays here, and that's Ragozia, the captain, bringing the ball out. Ultimate, bringing it back into the box. Dirk rises up.
Oh, on the crossbar.
Oh,
it's on the line.
Oh, it's still in. Yowie scores with the tap. That was pretty much all Dirk's work there. Look at that punch. It barely misses. Poo Monster tries to punch it out, but Yowie has got the tip back in. USF down 1-0.
So a lot of time left in this game for USF to do something. But instantly demoed actually.
Yeah, our captain demoed.
Yeah, USF trying to center that ball, but it's gonna get cleared out by Dirk. Pushing down the middle. I'm assuming that's Poo Monster.
That is Poo Monster.
Can we give it a different name?
Well, I mean, it's not Monster, it's Monster. So, if that helps.
All right, it's just gonna be Monster.
Yeah, he's Monster. Yeah, that's where Gilzy, our captain, rising up, trying to get the ball. That's Monster with the punch.
Rant trying to fall back, trying to get stop this push from Grace College. Whiffs the shot on goal. Dirk trying to put it in, but nope. USF is gonna be able to clear, but the danger's still here for USF. I'm not really sure what they're doing, pushing the ball from one side to the other instead of down the middle. Shot on net. Ultimate scores, and USF is not able to. He threads the needle perfectly, and USF is not able to get the clearance. It's going to be 2-0 Grace College.
Looking good for Grace College. Ultimate, the third man, punching it up. We have 2 attempts of save, but that's a bit of a miscommunication. Well, less miscommunication. It was a failed attempt by Rent, kind of, unfortunately. But USF, 2 minutes and 30. Ragozia trying to juke. I can't speak. Juke Yowie out.
Yowie was not falling for that.
Yeah. Ultimate punch here. That's 3. 3 for Grace College. Looking amazing in game 1 here. And Ultimate once again scoring. Open net. Poo Monster kind of missed the ball there, putting Rant in a very, very tough spot to save pretty much a penalty-esque shot, and 3 goals fall to the side of Grace. What can USF do in the remaining 200 seconds of the game here?
Nice calculations there, Long. It's kind of a uphill battle here. 3-0 so early against USF, but that's not gonna deter them as they're trying to get a shot on net. It's gonna be too wide and bounce off Ragozia. Trying to sweep, but Yowie pushing the ball forward for Grace. Shot on net again, hits the crossbar. Ragozia trying to get in the counter. Yowie there to receive and completely slows it down.
Yeah, that's decent change of pace, I'd say, but I don't know. Here's Dirk trying to bring the ball back to our side of the field. What a goal! What a goal! Dirk is the one to score, but that's a joint effort from Dirk and Ultimate there. Amazing dribble by Dirk. And look at this pinch here by the 2 players. Amazing goal.
Yeah, it's looking rough here for USF. This is the first round of playoffs and already down 4-0 in a best of 5. 1 second, we're having a little bit of tech issues. Oh, we're back. And shot on net.
Saved by Ultimate here. Rent with the demo, trying to keep the attack going. And this Ragozia tips it in. Gives USF some sort of hope in this game here. We are on the board, Ale.
Yep. It is doable considering this is Rocket League and goals can be scored in any moment.
Yep, that is true. We will take those. We got a long way to go, but it's great to get somewhere to start, to get the foundation for USF. Not a very good kickoff here for USF, but we are barely maintaining control here. This Dirk punching the ball.
Oh, Yowie trying to get a shot on net, but it's not going to go anywhere. So Ragozia actually puts it there, centering for Grace College, but is going to be cleared out. Very lucky. after a bad mistake. Oh, bad mistake from Grace, and Monster's going to be able to capitalize and make it a 2-score game. And you know what they say, 2-0 is the most dangerous score in the game.
Now, who said that, Ali?
That's a very you never heard that before. It's a very common soccer.
No, I've heard
phrase.
that. I'm just saying, like, who you heard that from? But yeah, a goal for Poo Monster. 2-4 for USF. We are back. Oh, what a good save by Dirk. A lot of scrappy plays here, but there's Raygoza punching it back. Ultimate to clear it out. Clearly, as you can see, Raygoza and Ultimate, the two captains, seem to be the two best players on the field right now. Oh, what a shot! Not just over the bar here, but still going. Rant with what a save that is. Yeah, it's just attack after attack after attack. Grace College not giving us any chance to get momentum building.
I thought that was a shot on net, but Dirk Omega trying to bring it across by himself. Gets a dribble touch. Rant clears it out. Gets demoed. And USF is trying to push here, trying to get this last goal before this. Before time runs out. Trying to tie the game up.
Yeah, Pumas gets a light touch to try and disrupt the opponent here. Everyone fighting towards the ball, although it's falling to the blue side of the field here. A demo by Yaoi on Pumonster. 30 seconds on the clock, and we need 2 goals, but we can't even get the ball into their field right now. Pumonster has to lead this up. Raygoza.
They just stole the ball away from his teammate.
I don't know, but it's a bit scrappy right now. We only have 15 seconds. If we want to make anything happen, it has to happen now. But that's Ultimate bringing the ball up. Pumonster replies. Raygoza not on net, and with only 5 seconds left, Ali, I think this game 1 will fall to the side of Grace College.
Oh, almost gets a third goal for fun, but
that would have been great. That would have been great for the scoreboard at the end. But that will be it. GG's from the two side. Game 1 goes to Grace College.
Yeah, and USF at least got a little bit of a download going on there because after the first 2 goals, it was not looking good as they were hitting 3-0, but they were able to slightly do a comeback. 4-2 looks better than 4-0. So we'll see what they can do in the next game.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. We got to a very flat footing here. The red behind us will demonstrate our L we took in game 1 here.
Our pure rage.
Yeah, hopefully it turns green when we win. I don't know.
Or it just goes away.
Yeah.
Look, this is some magic.
I'm sure this do something. There we go. Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering. It's literally Magic the Gathering, quite literally. But yeah, game 1 falls to Grace College, unfortunately. We just didn't get a very good start. They capitalized. They scored like 3 goals in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think they caught USF lacking at the start. So
exactly. So considering if there were 2 halves in Rocket League, we did win the second half. So let's see if we can keep that momentum going into game 2 here. The game's already starting, and let's see what USF has to offer when it's not a start anymore.
Yeah, we the nameplates. Yeah, let's see here. I think it's the same colors. Yeah, it is. USF still on blue. It is 1-0 for Grace College. It is a best of 7. So first of 4 wins.
It's a best of 7 only for this is exclusive for playoffs. Raygoza trying to maintain control. The ball is still on our half here. He's already out of boost. Not very good boost control. But Rant will try to bring the ball up. Dirk Omega passes to Yaoi. Passes our defender. Raygoza tries to recover. Misses the ball. But Grace couldn't capitalize. And suddenly we have a chance of it on attack here. Pumosta bringing the ball, dribbling. Ren is demoed in the middle, though. That's going to be tough. Raygoza, very light lob. And Ultimate will ultimately save that. You like that? You like that?
Sure, man. It's like another attack here from Grace, but it's going to be cleared out in the midfield. Bad touch, puts it into his own area. Ultimate, bring it up, try to do this crazy trick. Oh, good shot, but Monster is going to be there to clear it out.
So ready, so aware. Once again, we see that in the first game where they scored 1 goal off of that set play. Now here's USF. Rant misses the ball. That would have been a goal. Here's Pumas, a double save. Well, not really a double save. It was saved, made by a double effort. And we're still on the attacking front here. Ultimate brings it out. Rant tries to bring it back to the center. And yeah, look at that nice passes. They're very good at passing here. Ultimate trying to bring the ball up. A demo by Rant. Trying to capitalize on the man advantage here and bring the ball out. Pooh Monster leading it up. Cleared out by the opponent. Yaoi brings the ball up high. Rant couldn't reach it. Raygosia, last line of defense. He gets thrown up in the bounce, but thankfully it was not on target. And USF barely alive after that wave of attack. Raygosia bounces it off. There's Pumas on the goal, but not enough power. Rant tries to keep the attack going, but it won't happen. Ultimate leads the ball up for Grace. Yeah, here's Ultimate leading it up once again. Rant clears it out. And Yaoi's still on goal here. Pumas with the save. What a goal by Dirk Omega here. Good shot, good finesse on that. We made efforts to save it, but it was just incomplete. Raygosia and Rant both couldn't reach that ball. Dirk, good elevation on that. Grace once again in the lead at the 2:30-minute mark. How will USF reply in this game here? They do not want to be down 2-0 already, obviously.
Yeah, it's only 1-0, so USF, with what they were doing last game, I feel like USF can make a statement and get themselves back into this game too. But only a 1-0 lead. Good playing from Grace, being able to finish their opportunities. USF needs to be a bit better on that midfield. Bad pass, but it's going to go way too wide and not on target.
Yeah, they're leaving the ball up again here. Our attack chances are over for now. Now we have to just maintain this pressure here, which is exactly what Rent is trying to do to us. Dirk Omega barely punches it out here. Pumonster leading it back into the box. Very good pass. Yaoi gets a light touch on it. Here's Raygosia coming forward. He's missing a lot in this game here. Raygosia, our captain. That was almost a goal. He is still saved by Pumonster.
Yeah, it's getting dangerous here for USF. It's a minute 40. Any goal against them is going to be very hard to come back from at this point in the game. Minute 30, going to push up. Rant has control of the ball. He's going to try to fake out the first player. Does. But Durkee is there too. Not Durkee, that's our player on gold. Dirk Omega is going to be able to clear it out.
Yeah, Dirk Omega with the great save. Ultimate thing in goal. What a fake out by Red. Look at that double touch. Using the wall there. Fooling the last line of defense, which is Ultimate. Look at that nice little play. Pumonster. I mean, that's kind of a set play for Pumonster, but hey, if he can do it all by himself, he might as well. He gives USF the equalizer. Can we get on the board on the match score?
See, 1-1. It's anybody's game here. Ultimate pushing the ball. Couldn't get a shot on net. Rant got to clear it out. Still has control of the ball. Puts in the middle, but it's back on Grace's possession.
There's Pumonster leading it up. Yaoi is ready. Yaoi gets through him. Raygosia, a nice little deflection there. Very nice touch to give Rant all the space in the world that he wants to. He's going to have to try and bring it to the...
Oh, that's dangerous.
That is an amazing chance. The crossbar. Demo, Rant in goal, saves it, and for now it's clear.
Still not. It's very dangerous for USF. Beats one man, tries to put it up in the middle. Shot on net, and it's 2-1 for Grace. 38 seconds left. It is not looking good for game 2. USF here needing to put something on the board. Got the tie, but has not been able to extend that lead.
Yaoi, I got it, Habibi. That rhymes. That's crazy. Yeah, he does got it.
It does not rhyme.
I mean, close enough.
It does not rhyme.
It does. Yaoi Habibi, bro. Like, are we trolling?
That does not rhyme.
Are we trolling? Yo, that's bars. Anyways, Pumonster, though. Look at that punch straight towards the net. Good save by the opponent. We only have 20 seconds to make magic happen. This is more doable than game 1. But are we going to do it, is the question.
Ooh. It's up there for Grace. Grace on the attack just needs to either get the second goal. That's a shot. Clear. 10 seconds. See if USF can make this push, but Grace is not letting them cross the half field. Centers it for his team, but I think this might just be it for game 2.
Oh, it's going to touch the ground. We were too focused on defending there. Well, you can't really blame the lad. They got all the pressure in the world against us. It could have been 3 had we stayed less focused on defense there. 2-1 for Grace College and 2-0 overall for Grace. How is it looking, Ale? What do you think?
The USF needs to be more clinical on their attacks. They're getting there, but they're not finishing. Instead, they're just kind of letting Grace receive all this pressure. They're letting Grace pressure them and just be constantly on defense. And when they do get the breakaway, they're just not being able to finish their chances.
That is true. That is true. As you can see, we have Oh my God!
Oh, we're in the
turned
ocean.
We didn't even win. well, we are blue team in Rocket League, so it works. It works. Trust me. Bear with us here.
I like this background. It gives like 2000s Arrows vibe.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Oh my God! Yo, it's like Fireball and Water Girl, bro. Yo, you should make
we're
one.
back to normal. We're back to normal now.
Okay, back to normal. Well,
oh, never mind. The rage is back.
okay. Well, to continue our in-depth conversation, I do think USF, like you said, needs to be more clinical. We need to have more teamwork. We need to have more comms, more communication, more set plays. As you can see, those nice passes that Grace College had.
Yeah.
That's the edge they had over us that game. All the goals. Our goal was full of individualistic flair, and their goal was just great teamwork.
To score goals.
Yeah. We just got to score more goals than them, and we win. Well, as we go into Game 3, can we see if USF can make a better effort and to not get 3-0 down?
Let's see. It's a new game, 0-0. See if USF is able to make an impact, but already receiving a lot of pressure from Grace.
Good demo.
Gets the demo, but Grace is not going to let USF capitalize on that.
Ooh, I like that set play between Yaoi and Ultimate there. Raygosia will ultimately try to clear it. Yep. Here's Dirk Omega, the leading the ball up. Good punch out by Pumasta.
See, good for USF bringing the ball forward, but puts it exactly where the one person defending is. And
This is unfortunate.
will not be able to make an impact.
Yeah, unless his controller disconnects, which, both misses on both sides. They juked each other out. Here's Dirk Omega, though. He's dead. Ooh, look at that
Misses
control.
the ball, but is trying to play it off.
Yeah, just so nonchalant. Yaoi
So
couldn't get the touch ahead of Rant, but the ball still seems to be in Grace College's favor here. Ooh, Monster's going to have to make another great defensive effort.
Oh, it's a shot on net.
Oh,
Great
good
goes.
save.
Good save. Clearance. He'll be able to put this counter, but ultimate. That's a shot on net? Okay, they were there.
Oh, yeah, Pooh Monster's demolition was the best thing that could happen to him. He respawned back to base, and he made that crucial save. Here's the ball leading up by Raygosia just over the bar here. We need more passes. We need more teamwork. We need more set plays. Here's the punch. Pooh Monster couldn't reach
Shot
it.
on net. Oh, too wide.
Yeah, that was a big chance missed by Grace College, and USF breathes a sigh of relief as we're trying to bring the ball back to midfield.
Oh, here we go. USF is going to be able to build the attack. No, they're not. Cleared. Centered. Cleared again.
Ball stuck on the wing. Red brings it in.
Shot on net.
Shot on goal. That's going in. That is going in. Good change of pace on that shot. You saw, it was just a very light touch. Slowed the ball down.
Very
faked
messy.
out Yaoi. Look at that. Barely a touch, and both defenders couldn't reach it. And for once in the series, we are in the lead, Ale.
Yep. I was about to say the same thing. Now let's see if they can hold on to this lead.
That is the most
And
important
win
thing.
game 3, but Grace already... Hello? That lead didn't last anything at all, and Grace College will tie this game up and bring it to a 1-1 with 3 minutes left. And Grace is the perfect response from Grace College trying to, after that lead from USF.
Yeah, I mean, that is a top corner goal. It
was a banger. It was a banger.
Kind of, but to be fair, Pooh Monster's going to be kicking himself a lot better. We finally get a lead. He's trying to bring it back, but he once again misses the ball. His aerials are just not landing today. Oh, Raygosia faked out. Dirk Omega, open goal, passes it, makes the extra pass to Yaoi. What a play. What a beautiful demonstration of teamwork there. Look at this. That was an open net for Dirk Omega. Passes it to his teammate. Messi Suarez type beat. Yeah, it is. And that's just beautiful team play. Raygosia is just overcommitted, and he got beat. That was the crucial key point of that goal. And once again, Grace College has a 2-1 lead. Red just
open net
missed.
again, but just misses.
Oh my God, what a miss. That could have been 3. That could have been a very easy third goal for Grace College, but USF are spared. And can they turn this luckiness into opportunity? Oh, Raygosia misses over the bar. There's Pooh Monster on the rebound. What a shot!
2-2.
2-2. What a game we have on our hands in Game 3 here. Season 3 grand champion on his title. Pooh Monster gets 2 in this game.
Way to capitalize on the mistake for Grace College there. And USF will be able to bring it to 2-2 and still be alive for this Game 3, trying to not let the series slip away from them.
Yep, here's Dirk Omega here. Grace trying to capitalize. They want to get this series done as quick as possible, it seems. While USF is trying to stay within the series. We have to defend this. Raygosia gets the touch.
What the?
Interesting by
Messes
Ultimate.
up the movement.
Yeah, he's
Shot
out of
on
boost.
net.
He's out of boost. He's out of boost because of that.
What is he doing?
Well, Rent will definitely be very happy with that. See, if he had boost, you know, he would have saved that for sure, I feel like. But
No, like that's not even just like the boost part. I just don't know why he stopped himself in midair.
yeah, I guess he was trying to just get a touch, continue the offense. It just didn't work out his favor. It didn't go his direction, and ultimately committed a mistake.
All right, we gotta get you off the cast.
Okay,
Buddy.
dude, I said that only twice. I got one more. Oh, I got one more in me. This Poo Monster with a crucial touch. He's been electric in this game.
Just completely whiffs. Who wants to be able to capitalize this?
Oh!
It might be a shot on goal, but it goes too much to the left. He's able to fix it, and he won't be able to. But Raygosia also misses the ball.
That's the third man. Also misses the ball. Let's go. We get all three misses. Poo Monster has to track back, barely gets a touch, and we cleared out for now. But they're trying to continue the offense here.
Center. What the? Nobody gonna be able to capitalize.
You did not say that, man.
Yo!
You're not flaming out players.
My bad. I just completely choked on my words there. Raygosia pushing the ball forward. Yawi gonna be able to scoop it up, push it forward, but Rant not gonna let him.
Yep, Rant trying to bring the ball up for our offense here, but cleared out by Ultimate. There's the nice little delicate touch by Dirk Omega, brings it back to midfield. There's Yawi. All touches by all three players. Look at this teamwork here. Yawi double touch. It crosses our net. It crosses our net. What an important demo by Poo Monster. And somehow we still have our lead.
Got a shot. Raygosia.
Oh, he misses wide though, but that's all right. 45 seconds on the clock, and we have to preserve this Pressure's one-goal lead. But the aerial play obviously is going to the favor of Grace College. What a shot by Raygosia!
Too wide.
He goes too wide, and Poo Monster couldn't reach it, but does get a nice demo on Ultimate.
This is kind of a chaotic game of Rocket League here. But USF, 30 seconds, trying to get their first game on the board. It's 2-0 right now in the favor of Grace College. 20 seconds left. Still on the defensive side. Grace has missed the ball. Yawi trying to push it forward, but Rant is not going to let them escape from their half.
He's out of boost there. He would have gone for goal there with more boost. But there's Rant, nice little touch to maintain the ball on their field. 5 seconds.
Shot on net.
We get a shot. It's not going to go in. But with 2 seconds left, we just have to make the ball touch the ground here. Rant protecting the ball. It doesn't touch the ground. It's still above air, but it's in no man's land now. And USF scraped away with a very hard-fought win. Poo Monster MVP. We get our first of the series.
Just to note, the series is at a 2-1 standing right now in favor of Grace College. But USF finally being able to make an impact and get a lead and get some sort of points on the board.
Yep, that is crucial. We just needed that. You know, going 3-0 down is never pleasant. In basketball, no one actually wins when they're 3-0 down. That is fact. There's like this LeBron meme. I don't know what I'm. It's like
I know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, I'm just not describing it as well. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm foreign, guys. I'm sorry, but we get our first on the board here. Very important. Poo Monster gets 2 important goal, and then of course Rent finishes it off with the third. We're going into game 4 knowing that it's not the last game, and that would definitely bring some pressure off the boys. But we have more work to do.
Yeah. I think they're loading into the next game here. Let's see if USF will be able to capitalize on this momentum.
Yeah.
And see if they can get a second game and try to complete this comeback.
Yeah. What do you think we did well that game, and you know we should continue? Oh, the game.
We got kicked out of the lobby. Or no, everybody got kicked out of the lobby. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lobby just crashed. So
yeah.
We'll have to wait a little bit more for the game. But what things that I think they did well is finally capitalize on their chances there that they had. As I said, one of the main critiques that I had after the first 2 games was that opportunities were arising and they just were not being able to. They were just not able to do anything about it.
That is true. That is true.
They kept choking in front of net, basically.
Yeah, and I feel like Poo Monster especially was very clinical in his positioning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he knew when to go up, when to take his opportunities, when to go for goal, and that was crucial. We see him just perfect timing every time, getting those 2 crucial goals. Obviously, we were kind of spread. We had defensive mistakes, but it was not enough for Grace College. And we scraped out a very hard-fought win to go into Game 4, which is happening right now as we transition onto the field.
Oh, already on the attacking side, USF.
Yeah, that's uncommon to start off with, being the attacker, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
touch there by Poo Monster. Look at that. They're calming the offense here. Yawi, the last man, still keeps the ball here, but we're going to neutralize it very well. Looking good for a beginning.
Neutral here for both teams, but that's going to be a shot on net.
There's Poo Monster!
I think it was going to hit the post anyways, but the bounce might have hooked Poo Monster.
Hey, for storyline's sake, Poo Monster is absolutely frying them right now. Rent trying to cross it in for Rigozia here. For a third man, Poo Monster commits. The ball stays on their side of the field. Good defense by Ultimate Rent with a shot on target. Saved by Dirk Omega. Good demo there.
Yeah, Rigozia gonna be miss the ball. Yawi cooking too, but is not gonna be able to redirect the ball towards the net, and USF will have possession once again.
A bit frightening there. Yawi was cooking. That was a half a Messi moment right there. As we see Yawi lobbing it up. They're going for aerial plays a lot. They know where our weaknesses are, and they're targeting it. They're going for aerial plays. They just kind of lob the ball straight to center field.
Oh, shot? No, too high.
Yeah, too high on target. Their ultimate was a nice little touch. Oh, good neutralization there by Poo Monster. Not letting anything too bad happen, but Dirk Omega still leads the ball up to the field.
See USF trying to stuck on their defensive half, but maybe Rigozia was kind of keeps it there. No one being able to clear the ball, but here we go. USF pushing forward. Dirko was going to try to keep the ball in control in the middle, but USF has...
Oh, no.
Okay.
What a miss.
Rant was there. I thought they all three of them attacked the ball at the same time and just left it open, but no one's in net for Grace except for Dirky there. Dirk Omega.
Yeah, just come Dirk. Dirk, like a basketball player. Yeah, but yeah, that was a great chance for Grace College. They have another chance. Rigozia saves. Rigozia saves twice, but Yawi third touches it into the net. Once again, the lead goes to Grace College here.
Pressure was too strong, and they were all bundled together, not knowing what to do.
That was pretty scuffy by USF here. You see Rant kind of being an attacker pretty much by the way his car was positioned towards the ball, and Grace once again has the lead. And so far in this series, in all three games, the team who gets the lead wins the game. That is true for all three games. Will it change in this game? Good punch on the Poo Monster here, using the passing it over the bar, bounces it out. Dirk leading the ball in. Good save once again. Poo Monster is heating up here. Good touch by Rand. What a save by Yawi. But the ball lingers in front of the net. No one's going to capitalize. It's still in front. No goal scored. Yawi barely clears it.
Oh,
what are these passes?
I'm not sure what's going on anymore. Pure chaos going from both teams.
Yeah, it's just pure chaos, like you said. Rigozia leading it up here, crosses one, trying to pass through, going for a little Gareth Bale play, but there's no one in the box.
Yeah. Oh, here comes. Ooh, race shot. Barely saved by Monster, but it's going to be, the pressure will continue. Not going to be able to get that on net. Rant trying to scoop it up, trying to bring it forward. Scooped up by Grace. Shot on net, kind of, and save.
Yup, Rigozia, very crucial defensive player there. We have to make less of these mistakes, letting them get a clear shot on goal, because we can't save these forever. Like I said, look at that. That was a clear shot, but great save, great awareness by Poo Monster. We have to reduce those. Rant is demoed. Rigozia has to go 1v2 to fight for this ball.
Yeah, not a lot of team play comes from either team, just a lot of moments of individual brilliance, but if we were to judge the team play, I think it'd be a bit more in favor of Grace with the passes like this, pass the middle, but
big miss!
Too much pressure, but they're going to be able to clear it out and demo to keep the pressure on USF.
Amazing recovery right with Rant there.
Oh, what a touch.
Save. Beautiful touch, open field. Rant tries to bring it up, tries to cross it into the box for his teammates. Rigozius on the receiving end, over the bar. That was the shot to make it. Great save by Poo Monster, obviously, but that was our moment to get back into this game, Ale.
Yeah, 45 seconds left. The pressure is going to build as the time goes down. USF need this goal.
Oh.
Shot on net. Goes in off the post. Just brutal for USF. They're running out of time to win this game 4.
Yeah, that was brutal. Poo Monster loses the aerial fight, and Rant scrambles in front of goal as it takes a curveball, pretty much bounces off the post. but it could be saved. 40 seconds, and we're down 2 goals. We've been in this situation before. Can we actually save it this time, though? Rigogia bringing it up. Rent.
Oh,
trying
shot
to
on net.
goal, but they're just on the side, getting their boost and getting their saves in.
He was hunting for that demo there, chasing him down.
Oh.
Shot on net. That's 3-0, and that's probably going to be game 4, going in the favor of Grace College, and will put them to this match to series point if they win the next one.
Yep, we just can't catch these wall bounces, Ale. We need to intercept them early on, and we're not being able to do it. We're letting them run their set plays. Once again, the kickoff falls into the favor. What a save by Puma. So he's been trying his best defensively this game. As far as I'm aware, that's more than 4 saves pretty much. But we need more than just the defense here from an individual.
Yeah, 8 seconds left. This game is pretty much wraps. Impossible to come back from, and Grace will be able to take this to the series point. If they win the next game, it is over for USF.
Yep, it is 3 for Grace. Match point going into game 5 for Grace College. How will USF respond? They're going to have to win 3 games in a row.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for USF to come back from this series deficit, but yeah, it's do or die for USF. This is playoffs, so I'm pretty sure if they lose, they're out.
Yep, that is true. That is true. It is single elim, I'm pretty sure. And, you know, of course, this is a very tough opposition we're facing. We didn't get too good of a record in the regular season, which in turn made us have to face such a tough opposition. But hey, we don't care about the opposition. We only have to care about winning. And that's what USF has to focus on in game number 5 here. From now on, is do or die for the Bulls.
Yeah.
Like I said,
and we're off to a horrible start for the Bulls.
That's great to see.
Bad start for the Bulls, already down 1-0 with only 6 seconds of the game gone.
Yeah, big mistake there, going for the wall bounce on the side to lead the ball up, but intercepted by Yawi, who was so aware of where he was. And we just had no third man in that slight split second there, which causes us to concede a very early. Let's hope the boys aren't demoralized by this goal here.
Yeah, there's some nameplates this time, but it's okay. Rigogia is up the field. Rant completely missing the ball there, and Grace College will be able to pressure USF more. Center cleared out by Ultimate. There we go. But so far, not looking good for USF while they're down so early, and the pressure is still being built by Grace College.
Yep, Ranch trying to get it out of trouble, but that's just too much time where the ball was just airborne right in front of the net. And, I mean, Grace just had all the time to prepare, just prepare for the landing. Rigogia and Pumaster did not help that much. They just stayed in goal. It was just bad communication, bad team play.
Deflated here.
Yeah, they look deflated. 2 early goals here. Of course, time is of the essence, and we have a lot of time.
Oh, it's a shot on net. Is Dirk gonna get there?
He gets there. Easy save here by Dirk Omega.
Oh, dribbled 1. Trying to dribble 2.
We could get
Rigogia not falling for it. Does fall for it. Gets almost there, but Ryan is able to clear it out. It's not gonna be enough. Oh, it is gonna be enough by Monster.
Yeah, Pooh Monster is absolutely locked in right now, but he needs the same from his teammates here. Ren just passed it onto the wing with no real purpose here. Rigogia misses the ball. That's fine. The Ren with a great pass.
What a bump.
What a goal.
Good play there from USF, getting the bump to not be able to jump up and get rid of it. Rigogia, a little bit of fumble, but I guess that bump did help him out.
Good fake. No, that's an insane fake by Rigogia.
Great shot.
Yeah, this is why he's on USF green, and we're just casting over him. Totally. All right, kickoff finally goes in our favor, but Pumasa misses the ball. It kind of nudges it back. Rigogia leading it to Grant here. Good demo to give some space, give some breathing room here. Yawi will meet him at the ground. Dribbles through Rigogia, but the aerial fight still very scuffed right now. We're just trying to defend. Great punch out by Pooh Monster. Can we get on the offense here? Rigogia, Yawi rises up and makes the save. Good. Ooh, what a save by Ultimate.
Yeah, Grace doing a great job at defense there. What a save. Dirk Omega pushing it forward. Is Grace going to be able to... Yeah, there they are. Continue pushing it forward. Yawi has already 2 goals, and he's not going to be able to find the breakthrough for a third.
Yeah, Brigogia bringing it up, but it just doesn't seem to hit today. It just doesn't seem to want to go on goal. Master
Alone.
Yep, just a lone wolf up there. Dirk will punch it up, but seems like control is still kind of in our favor here. Oh, not anymore.
Oh, that was a bad touch. Like maybe on purpose? Nope.
Not really. That was just a bad second touch. We're out. Pumas out of boost, though. He can't find it. Does get his full boost back here. Oh, he misses the ball. 2 misses. This is not looking good for USF. The ball's falling towards our net here, but Pumas will lead it up once again here. Trying to find something on the wing. Dirk easy punches it out. We're going to have to stay on the defense once again.
Yeah, it's Grace playing a lot of pressure. Not really any shots on net yet, but just keeping it on the side of USF. I'm not sure where Dirk Omega was going on that one, but what's that? On net, it's going to be cleared. USF, time is running out. They're down by 1, and Grace is looking for a third to continue bringing this lead.
Good save by Rigogia. That was absolutely crucial. We cannot let another one in.
Oh.
Not in this time. Rant, solo effort. 3 players already. If only you're going to touch on that. Rigogia rises up and fails to beat Dirk. Offense back to Grace.
Oh, center's in the middle, but it's going to be cleared up by USF, but the ball's not out of danger yet. Ultimate.
Oh.
Centers in. First teammate, and now he's going to be able to complete the hat trick.
What a cross by Ultimate. Look at that air dribble. Absolutely filthy. Look at this.
Great play.
He is so in control. Rant tried his best. He read it. He couldn't make it in time. And that might be the dagger. 90 seconds, or precisely 86. And USF has to find 2. Else, this would be their last 86 seconds of the tournament.
Yep. This is the season on the line here for USF. But Grace wants more. They're still applying so much pressure on USF and is not letting USF build anything from the back line.
Yeah, offense is the best defense right
centered.
now.
That's another goal. It's 4-1 minute 5 seconds. It's looking pretty much wraps for USF. It's not looking like USF's going to be able to build anything on offense either.
Yep, if last goal was a dagger, this goal is like taking the dagger back out of USF's heart. And looks like this might be it for USF here. We need a miracle right now.
1 minute remaining. Let's see if USF has any say, but
Good demo.
Demoed in favor of USF, but Rant seems alone, not being able to pass the ball to his teammate. Monster trying to clear it, but still going to go to USF's side of the field. Time is running out. 45 seconds left in the season. And pressure is still being... Grace wants more goals. It's going to be a shot on net, cleared out 35 seconds. I think this might just be it for USF.
Yeah, right now our game plan is just counterattack, which is obviously not the game plan we want when you're 4-1 down. We're just sitting in goal because of all the pressure that Grace is giving us. We're trying to just go solo effort. I'd say a good comparison is South Korea right now in the World Cup. It's just Son Heung-min standing up there waiting to bring the ball up by himself. Here's Rigogia, not going to be able to do anything.
10 seconds
10
left.
seconds, 3 goals, unless they forfeit. This might be over for USF here, but it was an amazing showing by Grace College today. Just put so much pressure, so much effort, and know where our weaknesses are. They will gentlemen sweep USF 4-1. Grace College moves on to the top 4.
Yeah, USF not being able to play team play as effectively as Grace College did, and will be out of the tournament. And that is the season for USF.
Yep, that is the season. Unfortunately, a lot to learn from, a lot to talk about. I feel like today's game was, obviously not our best showing, but we just need to, fix our mentality going forward. We need to know where our weaknesses are. We see Grace College utilizing way too much aerial balls and pretty much bullying us on air. I mean, it's a car game. Why are they midair right now? We're just not used to it. I don't get it.
But thank you guys for tuning in, supporting USF Green in their playoff endeavors. I hope you have a good night. Stay dry, especially if you're in the Tampa area this week.
And what movie should we watch today, Ale?
I'm gonna watch Hail Mary tonight.
Yep, that's a good movie recommendation for you Bulls for tonight. We'll see y'all again. We'll see y'all later, and go Bulls.